Hey there, Washington Commanders fans. Today, we've got a show packed with updates that'll shake the foundation of our beloved franchise. We're kicking things off with the intriguing possibility, the name change. Mitchell Rales, a minority owner of the Commanders, has raised serious doubts about the current team name. Could we see a transformation on the horizon? Next, we'll dive into how parts of the Commanders' past are resurfacing in the Josh Harris era. This strategic development could have a profound impact on the team's future. We're at a crucial moment that could define the upcoming season. And to top it all off, we've got news that'll excite all the team's followers. Austin Ekeler, the new running back for the Commanders, is thrilled to reunite with coach Anthony Lynn. This reunion promises to revive the winning chemistry they shared with the Chargers. How will this impact the Commanders' game? Let's find out together. Get ready for a show filled with emotions and in-depth analysis about the Washington Commanders. Let's get started. Are you ready for the bombshell, Washington fans? Because John's got news that's going to shake up the football world. Mitchell Rales, one of the minority owners of the Commanders, just dropped a bomb that has everyone talking. And guess what? Seems like our dear Mitchell isn't happy at all. The team's name. Not happy at all. According to Burgundy blog, Rales was out there at a social event asking people what they thought about the name Commanders. And guess what? The response was a resounding, "We don't like it." And you know what else? Rales agreed. Now John's wondering, are we at the start of another name change this soon? Come on, can't we have a little stability in this franchise? But hold on a second. Can we really trust this information? Burgundy blog is anonymous, and the source isn't named. John says, be careful what you believe. But you know what? The fans seem to love the idea. Why? As many of us hate the name Commanders. It's poison. Now, the Harris Group, the new owners including Rales, have other priorities. And you know what the most important one is? Winning. Damn it. We haven't had a winning season since 2016. 2016. Can you believe that? Some of you weren't even born the last time this team had a winning season. John's asking, do you really think changing the name is going to fix anything if we keep losing? Please, the owners know they need to build a competitive team before thinking about changing the name again. Or do they? Speaking of name changes, remember the last one? It was a disaster. Jason Wright, the team president, handled it like it was his first time working in football. What a shame. But wait, there's more. Dan Quinn, our new coach, just added fuel to the fire. You know what he did? He wore a shirt that combined the current logo with elements of the old Redskins. Are they playing with our emotions or what? Austin Ekeler, our new running back, just dropped a bomb on the Rich Eisen show. And guess what? He's more than excited to work with Anthony Lynn again. Remember Lynn? He was Ekeler's head coach with the Chargers. John's wondering, could this be the magical combo we need? Ekeler didn't hold back on praising Lynn. He said, and I quote, "He knows how I work, understands my philosophy." Philosophies? Since when do running backs have philosophy? John thought they just ran and dodged tackles. But hey, if it gets us yards, he can philosophize all he wants. But wait, there's more. Ekeler gave all the credit to Lynn for his success in the NFL. He said Lynn used him in ways that played to his strengths. John's wondering, what strengths will Lynn see in our current team? Can he bring out the best in our players, like he did with Ekeler? And let's not forget Cliff Kingsbury, our new offensive coordinator. Ekeler mentioned he's excited to work with him too. Could this be the perfect combo? Lynn, Kingsbury, and Ekeler? John says it better be, because if not, we're looking at another disappointing season. Now, John wants to know, what do you think, Commanders fans? Do you believe Ekeler will be the spark our offense needs? Or will he just be another name on a long list of letdowns? Because let me tell you something, we've seen players come in with high expectations before. We've heard promises of change and improvement. But at the end of the day, it's the results on the field that count. Will Ekeler be different? Can Lynn bring out the best in him and the rest of our team? Or will we be here next season, wondering what went wrong? Again? Remember when we thought we had left the past behind? Seems the past doesn't want to let us go. Commanders are planning to honor the designer of their old logo this season. Is this a step backward or an attempt at reconciliation? John's wondering, are we opening old wounds or closing them once and for all? And speaking of old glories, what's up with RFK Stadium? That place is practically sacred to us. Now, it turns out that plans for a new stadium are intertwined with this whole logo thing. Can't we have anything simple in this franchise? Josh Harris, our new owner, is in the midst of a whirlwind of changes. Rebuilding on the field, searching for a new stadium, maybe, just maybe, a new name. But you know what? The weight of our glory days is still there, like a ghost that refuses to disappear. Family of Walter Blackie Wetzel, the man behind our old logo, will be at the opening game. They're going to unveil a plaque in his honor. John's wondering, is this enough? Or is it just a band-aid on a wound that needs stitches? Oh, did you see the news about the gold pants? They're back. Some might say it's just clothing, but John knows that for us fans, it's so much more. History, it's tradition, it's what makes us who we are. But it's not all rosy, folks. According to a recent poll, only 16% of fans support the name Commanders. 16%. John says, that's not a minority, that's extinction. Here comes the bomb. The Wetzels and Senator Steve Daines are pushing for the return of the old logo. Are they crazy or visionaries? John doesn't know, but he does know this is going to cause some trouble. But wait, there's more. NFL sources say the return of the old logo is off the table. And the name with the R? Don't even mention it. They're deader than the Jets' playoff hope. And as if we didn't have enough problems, Senator Daines is threatening to block the RFK Stadium bill. Why? Because he wants recognition for the descendants of the indigenous leader who helped create the logo. Is this politics or football? John doesn't know anymore. So here's the big question. Washington fans, what's more important to you? Honoring our past or building our future? Do we want a team anchored in nostalgia or one that looks forward? Because let me tell you something. We can have all the logos and names we want. If we don't win on the field, none of that matters. What's the use of a glorious name if we're at the bottom of the division? Remember, football isn't just about X's and O's on a chalkboard. It's about passion, community, identity. And right now, our identity is at stake. Now, John wants to know, what do you think, Washington fans? You want another name change, or do you prefer we focus on winning games for once? What we need is a team that wins, damn it. A team that makes us proud, no matter what it's called. Because at the end of the day, what's more important? The name on the jersey or the numbers on the scoreboard? So Washington fans, what do you think? Are you excited to see Ekeler in action? You believe Lynn and Kingsbury can bring out the best in our team? Drop your comments below and let's debate this. Because John says the season is approaching and it's time for us to start believing or preparing for another letdown. And remember, no matter what, we're still the Redskins. For better or worse, this is our team. So get ready for another roller coaster of emotions. Because that's what it means to be a Washington fan. So here's the million-dollar question, fans. If you had to choose, what would you prefer? A team that wins with the name Commanders or a team that loses with any other name? Drop your comments below and let's debate this. Because John says, names don't win Super Bowls, players do. John wants to know, what do you think? Should we embrace our past or let it go once and for all? Is it possible to find a balance between honoring our history and building a new future? And remember, hail to the Redskins.